Well, hello everyone. I've got something new for y'all today. It's something new to me. This is the first day I've done it, and was really surprised. Wasn't sure I was going to be able to do it, but anyway, it worked out pretty good, and I'm going to show y'all how I did it. It's a solar experiment. I had to wait for the sun to come out. Today's a partly cloudy day, but mostly sun. And so I think we'll be able to do it pretty well. And what it is, I've taken a soda can and I've polished the bottom. The bottom is a concave surface that acts as a collector and focuses light back to a point. And that point is hot enough to ignite char cloth. But anyway, we're going to see if we can do that, if the clouds cooperate. It's hard to see. It's going to be hard to see, so I've got some cotton here that will demonstrate that it is ignited. Let's see, I believe I've got some clear skies. First thing you've got to do is you've got to find that point. And you do it first by concentrating that point on your thumb or finger. Takes a little work till you find that clear point. Alright. Then you take your char cloth and you put it at that point. It's a little harder to see on the char cloth than it is on your thumb. Be patient with me because sometimes it takes a little while to get this going. And it was going and I didn't even know it was going. It's getting ready to burn my fingers up. But you see it's ashy looking, but to demonstrate that it is working, we're going to wrap it in some cotton. You can see the cotton getting brown. And the cotton ignites. Pretty neat. First person I seen doing that was Stroud, the survivor man. He took some chocolate and a little bit of sand. I don't think chocolate alone is going to do it because this is a dull bottom to start out. You have to polish it. Adding the sand to the chocolate probably is what accomplished it more than the chocolate. Although the wax or oil in the chocolate may have shined up the can somewhat. But anyway, let's do that again and we'll ignite a tinder bundle. Let me find a bigger piece of cloth in here. We got a woodpecker raising cane up there for some reason. All right. Clouds are going. Hope I got this in the shot. Let's see if I can find that point again. It's one of those things, sometimes I hit it and sometimes I miss it. Okay, but when you hit that point, you know you hit it. Because it'll light your finger up. You gotta get that char cloth just about right. Just right, I mean. As before, it lit. I didn't know it was lit until it started burning my finger, trying to find that point again. Again, be patient with me. It's pretty easy, but it's not quite as easy as it looks. It's lit. And again, it's hard to see it. All right. Whew. I'm starting to get my thumb. Let me get this right for you. Now it's been raining for weeks in Louisiana, so even my tender, my pine tender is damp out here in this humidity. Very interesting way to make fire from the sun, if you ask me, using char cloth. And that was my first tinder to use that way. It's going to require practice for me to do it any other way. All right. A few other points I want to show you before I end this. Let me get some more. Let me get some more tinder for a bundle. There we go. Oop. Dropped my ferro rod. All right. Wanted to show you the polish that I'm using. I had it around the house for a long time. Never dull. This company's been around for almost 100 years. But what it is, it's a cotton that's impregnated with the, I'm going to say it's a fine grit as well as a polish. And it can be used on all metals. And like I said, I had it around the house for 10 years or maybe longer. And there's other polishes that are good and will work. But this one has added benefits. And I'm going to show you that. First of all, it's a big old wad of cotton. Big old wad. I think it would last almost forever if you're just doing it for this. And of course, to polish the can, you just take a wad of it and just polish that concave bottom like that. It don't take long, a couple of minutes, and what'll happen, you'll see this black forming. I think you can see that. And of course, that's the aluminum that it's removing to polish the metal. Alright. Then you just have to remove, there's a slate film. Now we're not going to do that again because you've seen it twice. But I'm going to show you something why this polish is, in my opinion, better, you know, to have than any other because of the cotton. Well, I don't need to wad it up for this, and I don't need that much. Don't need much at all for this. Just spread it out. This will work with an empty big lighter. Anyway, here's your tinder bundle that you want to build your fire with. You got your fire lay already. There you go. Your tinder could be a little bit damp, and that cotton will give it the extra zip it needs to stay ignited. There we go. But that's not all. Whew, smoke's getting to me. A little windy today too. Oh, better move that or I'll have a can of burnt polish. Let that burn down a little bit. But let's say you just have some kindling. You don't need pine tinder or any other kind of tinder. You just want a fire starter. Here's where you can use that wad again. A lot of you are familiar with cotton impregnated with petroleum jelly. Well, I don't need that anymore because I got this. I'll have this to use as a fire starter, a cotton ball fire starter. Oop. Come on, Joe. That's early Sunday morning. There you go. There it is as a fire starter. And it'll burn long enough for you to place your small kindling on, your pencil lead and pencil size kindling, to get it started. I'm not timing this, but you'll see it'll burn for a couple of minutes. That right there would be enough time to ignite dry kindling. Pretty good product for polishing and for making fire. Okay, that fire is blowing right at me. That's usually the case. Smoke follows, and in this case fire. But this was my first day to do solar with the bottom of a soda can. We call it a Coke can here in the South. Everything's a Coke can, even if it ain't Coca-Cola. This is a Sprite. If they ask you what kind of Coke you want, you'll say Sprite. And they'll usually at the windows, drive-ins, you'll say, I'd like this with a Coke. And they'll say, what kind of Coke you want? I want a Sprite. All right. I hope you enjoy my videos. I do a lot of shorts, and I will do a short on this, but now I've got a long video to send people to if they want to watch it. And also stay tuned for the camping that's going to be coming up. Camping with me is an impulse thing. I have to do it spontaneously. it may hit me this afternoon to load up and go, and I've got everything packaged, ready to go. If I feel like going camping, I just go. But anyway, let me show you this can again. Never dull. Very old company. Been around for almost 100 years, so let's hope that it stays around another 100. I want to thank you for watching. If you have any comments, questions, put them down in the comments section and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And I'll talk to you later.